Our plan was that we were going to extubate Ruby and hold her and love on her and like let her pass. She was supposed to come in July, but she kept wanting to come early. She was desatting, her oxygen levels were dipping, so they made the decision to transfer her to Oishei at that point. Her sister had a stomach bug the week before, so we just kind of figured it was those baby germs, toddler germs, and that Ruby just wasn't in the mood to eat. They said that she was actually in status epilepticus the entire time, and that's why she wasn't eating. It was finally that she was having so many seizures so close together that she could no longer function. She was intubated, she was in a medically induced coma, she was not breathing on her own. After the MRI, they sat us down and did say that the results were kind of catastrophic, and they didn't think Ruby was going to survive at that point. They said that with the extensive damage that she had, that they didn't believe that she was going to have the will to breathe on her own once she'd be extubated. We had molds of her feet made. We had her baptized at Oishei. We discussed that we wanted to donate her organs and help other children. The morning that they decided to extubate her, she had other plans and she started breathing on her own. At this point, we still didn't have answers, and it was hard, it was frustrating, and I know the doctors were really frustrated too because everything was coming back negative. All of the panels for epilepsy were coming back negative. Dr. Sadler brought up to us that she had an idea of a particular syndrome that Ruby may have. She said, I think she has a lot of the characteristics of Weaver syndrome. A lot of the children do have brain anomalies and epilepsy. So we finally had that piece of the puzzle solved at that point. So we had an answer for why Ruby was having her seizures and what was going on and what we could expect from her future.
It brought all the answers to the forefront as to the things that were going on when Ruby was an infant, and explains her delayed motor skills and the delayed development. A lot of kids with this Weaver trait, they don't start walking or crawling until 2 or 3, or talking until 3 or 4. So, we've developed our own ways to communicate with Ruby and to, learn her language. When she reaches these milestones and starts to progress, we just know how much more effort it takes for her to do these things. She also suffers from cortical visual impairment, so she does have a struggle seeing. So for her to learn things and make these strides, it just brings a smile to her face. Ruby loves to swim, and she's just kicking and flopping.
We don't know what the future holds, but we know that Ruby is happy. She is the happiest, funniest little girl we've ever met. This is a success story. This is a miracle story. This is a story about how amazing science and medicine are, and early intervention, and hopefully bring hope to other families that are in that dark place. She just wasn't ready to say goodbye to us, and we're so thankful that she wasn't.